My first 100,000 came from St. Ives from a commercial.
You never got 100,000 for a show back then?
My first 100,000 came from St. Ives Beer Company for a commercial I did. You hear me? Remember when Ice Cube said, I told all my friends, don't drink 8 Ball because St. Ives is giving ends. That was for real.
They gave you 100 bands.
100. And Suge got mad and went and got 200. And I had a blue Suburban, he went and got him a red one.
Damn. So publishing checks. When was the first time you seen a publishing check?
What is that?
Ooh.
You mean my first couple of years? What is that? Publishing? You mean I wrote all the deep cover, I wrote all the G thing, I wrote all the Dre Day, I wrote 70% of the Chronic, wrote all damn near 80% of Doggy Style, wrote 70% of Warren G album, wrote 50% of Dog Pound album, wrote 60% of Murder Was a Case. And what is a publishing check? We don't know what that is.
Damn.
I'm Snoop Dogg. I'm the high.
Where in the game, where was you at artist-wise when you first learned like this shit is important, publishing?
No Limit. Master P gave me a lesson on all of this shit. Like sat me down and explained everything. And he took me to Louisiana. We drove around the neighborhood. He said, pick out the house you like. Picked out the house I like, had the paperwork. That's the first thing that was in my name, ever. Took me to the dealership with me and my wife, C-Murder, drove us down there, picked out a truck for me, picked out one for her, in my name. First car is in my name. Account, here's your accountant. This is your accountant, this is what they do. They take care of your business, they take care of your taxes, they pay your bills. Okay, I didn't know all that. I just thought niggas just put money in the shoebox under the bed and live like that. The algorithm is fucked up right now. You got computers and machines telling you what's hot and what's not. When I was making records in the 90s and before I was making records, there were people who told you what was hot and they could feel the records and it was a feeling that went with records. So my algorithm is to break that computer shit and put feeling back in music so people can feel it and understand it and let people tell you what's hot. Not a fucking computer and not a programmer that's programming every song to sound a fucking like.
Right.
Can you imagine being a kid in the 70s and every song came out sound the same?
Right.
Or growing up in the 80s and every song sounded the same. Or when we came out in the 90s and all of me and Biggie and Tupac all fucking sounded the same.
All had the same.
And when it went right.
The beat had the same, tempo.
Listen to Tupac's first album, Biggie first album, Snoop first album. It ain't no two things on that motherfucker the same.
Not the lingo, not nothing.
Nothing. That's hip hop. You can go to Eric B. and Rakim, you can go to Big Daddy Kane, you can go to